So, you want to start a gaming YouTube channel for the first time. You have a great idea for a video, right? Or maybe you just want to make Let's Plays, that's fine too. Here's what your journey on YouTube might look like. You start by creating a channel. You think the name you give it is pretty good and edgy or whatever, but keep in mind you'll most likely cringe at it in the next year or two. It's fine, don't worry about it. Then you create a channel portrait and a banner. You need a photo editing software, so you use Paint.net, maybe GIMP, or if you're really desperate, PowerPoint. And again, chances are it's pretty awful, but don't worry about it, we'll fix it later. But now, it's time to create your video. You're sure it'll be amazing and you'll get at least 1,000 subscribers after the first week because your content will be just that good. In reality, unless you have experience, it almost definitely won't be. But you gotta start somewhere, so let's get a recording software. After all, whether you're doing video essays or Let's Plays, you're gonna need it. If you're an Apple person, you might use your computer's default recording software, however, you'll quickly realize it's worth a little max recovery and smash forward. So you search for a free recording software on Google and find either OBS or something similar. Awesome, you're ready. But you gotta learn how to use it. Don't worry, there are tutorials for that. You notice that tutorials are pretty low quality and you tell yourself your videos will be leagues better. And again, they almost definitely won't be. You might need to write a script if you're doing a video essay. That shouldn't be too hard. If you're competent enough to click on this video, you can probably use Word or Google Docs. But now that we've got the recording software and the script, it's time to make the meat of the video. If you're doing a video essay, this is compiling footage, of course, but also the voiceovers. If you're doing a Let's Play, then you just play the game. Regardless, you're going to have to record your voice. Maybe you have a microphone, but then again, maybe you're using your computer's internal mic, in which case any chance of your video being high quality is pretty much sunk already. You may also hate the sound of your own voice. A lot of people do. Don't worry, you're not alone. Just remember that your voice might not be as annoying to others. I mean, I've done this voiceover like 10 times, and there is no way it's as bad as it sounds in my head. Now it's time for editing to tie everything together. If you're planning on skipping this step, you're probably already beyond saving. Now, if you're going to edit, you'll need a software, so make sure to get everyone's favorite software, Windows Movie Maker. Now, there are a plethora of things that can ruin your video in editing. Not balancing your audio, overusing transitions, having your video in the wrong aspect ratio, or just having no clue what the heck you're doing. But regardless, you will finish a product that by dictionary definition is in fact a video. Great, let's just upload it to YouTube and, this stuff. Okay, you're gonna have to make a title, so it's probably either really generic, clickbaity, or completely irrelevant. Then there are the tags. Most people skip those because having less search relevance is easier than looking up what these things do. But you also have to have a thumbnail. It's funny how so much of your video success is reliant on this small little image, and people butcher it really, really badly. But not you. You create the best thumbnail. The most beautiful work of art to ever grace this planet. A rainbow gradient background with purple Comic Sans text, and the thing that really ties it all together, a PNG that isn't actually a PNG. Beautiful. And after spending weeks on your video, or one day if it's a Let's Play, it's finally time to release it to YouTube. It's finally time to show the world your masterpiece. It's finally time to gain thousands of subscribers overnight to become an internet legend. This is the start of your new career. You wake up the next day. 7 views. So this is what your first video might look like. This is what I did a long time ago when I decided to make my terrible Let's Play channel. Now the purpose of all this wasn't to dissuade you from starting a channel, because it's incredibly rewarding, and even if, like my years-old Let's Play channel, you don't get popular, it's still a lot of fun. This video is more or less created so that you can avoid some of the mistakes that some of my friends and I have made when starting our first channels all those years ago. And who knows, after all this work, maybe you'll stick with it, maybe you won't. But just remember, no matter what you do in a few years, you'll probably hate this first video you poured all this work into with a burning passion. Have fun, I hope you stay relevant. Don't let the demonetization hammer hit you on the way out. Goodbye, and I'll see you all later.